MCC Underdogs looks to be one of the most exciting events we've ever seen.
But
with the teams decided and the date set, that can only mean one thing. It's prediction time. So, who will win, who will lose, and who will shock the world?
Me.
These are my
It'll
predictions for MCC
It'll be me.
Underdogs. But before we begin, these are only my predictions and opinions.
Yeah.
So if yours differ, why not let me know in the comments section below, and they'll be featured in a future video. Also, whilst you're down there, don't forget to subscribe as well. I'm a small channel, especially when compared to channels like MCC Highlights and all things MCC. So
That was me. That was me, by the way. You guys couldn't tell.
Anyway,
that was
enough
me.
messing around.
So.
Let's start with 10th place.
I don't really know anything
Parrots.
about like this team's
It's an honor to have the crew
performance.
once again.
What is
back
this angle?
after
What am
so
I looking
long,
at?
With their first appearance being all the way back in MCC Pride 2021. And I know for a fact so many people are super excited for their return, with them bringing in their own wonderful audiences and fans to this event. Sadly, I don't think they'll be hitting the high heights of Ninth this time around, with it being such a competitive event. But they do bring a decent amount of skill, with them all playing Minecraft in the past. And despite what I said before, I do think they might actually have a chance of getting ninth, if they can manage to beat 9th place, the Cyan Coyotes. So this team is actually awesome, as the tactical killing machine of Disguised Toast finally joins the event, bringing along with him 3 other brand new competitors. Box,
I don't know.
John,
I think
it's Timmy.
I think ninth,
team
like
full
this.
of
This is like a team that like I think is gonna be very like unpredictable, like where they could place. Like the biggest thing they have going against them is the fact they are all new to MCC. Like you know what I mean? And typically, like the first time MCC nerf is real. Even for like the best of Minecraft players, like typically your first one just isn't
gaming skill, them all being some of the very best at their respective games. But how good will they be at Minecraft?
True.
Well, with a little practice, and by a little I mean quite a lot, they certainly could shock a few people this event. I mean, gaming skill pretty much easily translates, so it'll be exciting to see what they can do.
But yeah, when me and Punz were talking about, Punz was talking about this team, I believe, if I remember correctly, like when he was like that team, I think it was this team, and then the team I was talking about that I think is that I thought was maybe gonna be crazy was the Purple Pandas.
Comes to MCC. No matter what, it's so cool to see them all joining the event, and like with every other team, I hope they can prove me wrong and have the best tournament ever. 8th place, the Green Gecko.
Screw you!
Foolish leads a team of legends as Saikuno returns after MCC Pride for his first Sorter Cannon event.
This is my gameplay, by the way.
Joined by the wonderful Tina, as well as newcomer Mi Young, who's yet another awesome addition. Now, of course, this team may not be flowing with skill, but I truly think Foolish will lead this team to glory, whether it's thanks to practice or his own mighty skill, with him perhaps being one of the best players in this tournament, especially when it comes to a bow. I mean, did you see him in Meltdown last event? He was insane. I could definitely also see Tina surprising a few people thanks to her previous skill, and that could put this team above
I like
the other
this
two
guy
when it comes to the event. 7th place, the Yellow Yaks. Okay, this is where it gets difficult, but coming just out of the top 5 sits the hilarious Yellow Yaks, who I legitimately can't wait to see in this event, as 4 of the internet's funniest legends come together, with the Drift King RT Games joining after so long out of the event.
I don't know what
he's at the side
Jack
of
is
Jack
supposed to be
Manifold,
right now.
who continues to search for his first
Maybe it's just
ever
simply a
victory,
wig.
as well as Velvet, who's a hole-in-the-wall expert, and definitely one to look out for in this team, as I expect him to be quite a heavy hitter in this event.
Pow pow.
And finally, the lover of Sky Battle himself, James Marriott.
Is he a lover of Sky Battle?
Be on top come the end of Sky Battle, after his extensive practice with Tommy in it. Overall, the lack of experience is definitely a hurt for this team,
that was almost a
even
pretty
if
good.
every other team has a lack of experience as well. But the fact they might also be laughing the entire time places them here for me. 6th place. The like and subscribe
I still think
llamas.
I think this
Which you should
overall
totally do, by the way, as we
MCC
head on
though
to this
could be
team
kind of
that is
unpredictable
actually pretty
with all the
epic.
teams.
As we see the return of 4 former contestants, with Strawberry 17 making her long-awaited return, with her last appearing in MCC 9. We also get to see Joey Graceffa come back and destroy in Battlebox yet again, as well as Gizzy Gazza and Creekcraft, who are definitely a duo to look out for, with them both showing a great amount of skill despite their limited experience. It is, however, that experience that places them only as 6th, especially with the fact they haven't got experience with many of the new games, and that could unfortunately affect their final score. But I still expect them to do really well in this
I
event,
just hit my hand.
and I'm super excited to see how they do. 5th place, the Orange Ocelots. Starting our top 5 is the wonderful Ocelots, who have a mix of current players, new players, and returning favourites, as the legend of Minecraft himself, Dan TDM, makes his MCC return to everyone's delight. He brings with him a great understanding of the game, as well as wisdom from his old age, which will go along perfectly with Ant Venom, who also brings up the age range of this team. But to be fair to him, he's put in a lot of practice for MCC recently, and that definitely makes me feel like he could be a top 10 contender. We also have Babo Abe, who is another oldie on this team, but brings a brand new exciting energy, which will go along perfectly.
He's just calling them all out.
Who I also expect will have a great tournament. It's going to be interesting to see how well they'll do in this event, given the mix of skill. But one thing's for certain,
Guys, if I don't get top 10 for this MCC, it'll probably be
4th
like
place,
my worst failure in the history of my life.
Axolotls. Don't worry, Rambo. I haven't predicted you 3rd for this event because I've been kind and placed you in 4th instead. But for real, this is maybe a shock, but I really think Rambo's going to come in clutch for this event.
Wait, is
and really
Rambo a
be
puncher?
A mighty presence in this team.
Wait, he's a
brilliant
scumbag.
movement player as well as great for team morale, which is also the case for Ainsley, who's been improving steadily and even made dodgeball last time around. They're going to be a wonderful duo.
I
which
think
is going to be
this team
incredible
does
to
have
see,
like compared to
with
like all the
duo
other
third
teams,
team
like
being
this
Vasily
has.
and Ludwig joining in.
Does this team have the most experience overall? Actually, no. I think it's Red Team. MCC experience, I think.
And I expect them to do pretty well based on their previous experience, as well as of course Ludwig's mighty position as the best
Blue.
parkour tag player there is, which I'm sure will also translate perfectly to Parkour Warrior.
Wait, who's the best parkour tag player? Or maybe
which
he
I'm
is.
sure
I don't
will
know.
also
Actually,
translate perfectly to Parkour Warrior if needed. Overall, they have the skill and experience, but just not enough to touch the top 3 teams, who are in a league of their own. Starting with 3rd place, the Blue Bats.
13 years wound.
The Blue Bats sees the return of
What was
Nippy
that?
to the event, which like everyone else, I'm so hyped about, as well as the return of the Ponk Awesome Dude duo, which is also Poggers, with the super wonderful Elena completing this team, with definitely the most MCC experience out of anyone, which is why it hurts me to place them in only 3rd, just missing out, especially because both Sam and Ponk could definitely be
this
in
team,
contention
this
for
team
first,
definitely could.
with Ponk especially putting in so much practice into Island, which is definitely going to play to their advantage.
Definitely, like I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to
Unfortunately, the other
dodgeball.
2 teams are only slightly in front of them for me, but it would be incredible if Blue got their victory in this event. 2nd place, the Red Rabbits, or alternatively, the Scarlet Sisters, as we come to an absolutely incredible team full of brilliant players and some great dynamics, as well as another favourite making her return, with Lizzie coming back into the event.
Like this team wouldn't
after a
surprise me
full
if they
year out,
win.
with her last event being MCC Pride 21, and the one before that being MCC 13. She's joined by Hannah Rose, who's definitely one of the biggest heavy hitters in this event and could definitely be another player who challenges for first place individually. We also get Gianelli coming off a brilliant performance in MCC 26, where she did wonderfully with Cyclops, Sniffrish and 5-up. And finally, Pearlescent Moon, who is the player with the most tournaments without a win, which is why it'd be so wonderful if the sisters could press forward and win in this event, because they all definitely deserve to, and with these immaculate vibes, I think they very well have a chance. But they'll have to face first place, the Purple Pandas. That's right, I'm picking the team with very little experience to beat the team with the most, as the Purple Pandas
This is the team I was thinking.
a very exciting team that introduces 3 highly requested players into the event, with the 2 hermits of B-Dubs and Impulse coming
like,
into the event.
I don't know exactly how good like B-Dubs and Impulse are like in Minecraft in terms of like MCC skills, but I do know fucking Fire Breath Man. Like I've played against him in Twitch Rivals things before, and he's just nuts. So I'm hoping the first time MCC nerf crushes him.
Bringing a huge amount of Minecraft knowledge, as well as the one and only Fire Breath Man, who is a huge threat to every other team.
I agree,
especially
though.
with him being a former tester, so having loads of experience against some of the very best.
He was a tester?
So good that they are banned pretty much. Blushy then completes this overpowered team with her being so underrated and having so much ability, as evidenced by the fact that both her and Creekcraft were also in All-Stars, which is just a fun little fact. Anyway, will Purple be able to overcome their lack of experience and win on pure...
Wait, has Fire Breath Man ever played like in an actual MCC? So it's not like he used to be. Okay, he hasn't tested like 2 years. Oh, okay, so maybe... Oh, okay. I mean, he's still probably gonna be nuts. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are putting Purpled first, assuming Fire Breath Man is like gonna have like an individual like first best performance, and of course along with like the rest of his team like doing decently and good or whatever. So so yeah, this is the team I was first saying. I was like, wait, this team seems pretty nuts, but we'll see. Asher, thank you for the prime.
Your skill, or will one of the other amazing teams show them who's boss? We'll find out in the first ever
It'll be me.
MCC Underdogs. But with that being said, we've now reached the end of this video. So there's only one thing left to do, which is to thank you all so much for watching it. So there's
wait, is this Purple team
evidenced by the fact that both her...
Does it have 3 new players that have never played MCC? Is that... It has 3 new players? I think for that reason alone, I'm rooting on their downfall. I don't want 3 players that have never played it to get their first win. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, we'll see. That's it. If it comes down to it, we might just have to target Purple Pandas. You know, if everything's on the line, if we have like a to get to the other side finale, we might just have to